Hey, Molly Jones, how are you?
Hi, Susan Fenema. I am doing great. How are you?
I am so great today. Tell me about your company and your role in it.
So my company is called Jones Design Studio. I am the president, founder, CEO, chief cook, and bottle washer, the whole enchilada for many, many years until we met. So,
What is the outcome or product that you provide to your clients?
yeah, so
And
we
that's going to
actually,
evolve.
oh,
I understand. So
sorry.
we should tell everyone a little bit that you're evolving from one thing to another, right?
Well, yes, we've mostly evolved at this point.
Okay.
So, yeah. So, do you want to re-ask the question?
No, I think it's still
Okay.
the same question, right? What
Yeah.
what is because maybe based on the structure of the original business versus where
Hmm.
you're moving it, the outcome is really the same thing.
Yes, it really
Yes.
is the same thing. So, yeah, so we started out, I'll just go back to the beginning. 13 years ago, we started out as a architecture firm that also really focused on sustainability, and we did a lot of sustainability consulting. We did architectural design, and then we've developed a skill over the past 12 years or so, a real expertise in design, build, owner advisor services. So, where we have been evolving to and where we're at today is we first let our architectural design service go. So, we no longer offer that. And today we are kind of winding down our sustainability consulting services. We will solely support owners as they engage design build projects. Yeah. And that's where our love and our focus is and our passion. And we bring the sustainability expertise to that on the owner's side.
So do you remember way back when? Do you remember how you found us?
Oh my gosh, do I remember how I found you? Yes, I do remember how I found you. So I was in a coaching program, Fabienne Fredrickson's coaching program. Now, I can't pull up her name at the moment, but there was another woman in there who
Bethany
yes,
McClellan. Yeah,
Bethany McClellan. She's incredible. So
she is.
Bethany was the one that said, as I was looking for a fractional CFO or COO, she said I would call these folks and talk to Susan Venema. And so I called you, and that's how I got connected. And yeah, Bethany, she's incredible. The work she does is incredible, and she's grown so much. She grew so much during our time together in the Bold Heart coaching program that I was like, yep, I'm calling Susan. So,
Well, maybe I just need to put Bethany out to talk to everyone, right?
maybe so, yeah.
Had you tried anything else before you started working with us? Obviously, you were in a
No.
coaching program. Anything else at all?
No, I'd never had fractional COO services, if that's what you're kind of asking. I kind of served in that role, but I was
Okay.
really ready to get out of that role and needed to get out of that role. So,
Had you worked with other consultants or had you tried to hire anybody to perform any of the functions in the past, or
oh
was it just
yeah,
all you?
yeah. I mean, I'm allergic to math. I know that's hard to believe an architect that's allergic to math because usually they're like, "Oh, you must be good at math." And it's like, "No, I'm really not. Good at lines, arcs, and circles, not math." But yeah, so we've had financial consulting services for quite some time to help support the company. So I know what that was, what accounting and bookkeeping and fractional CFO services were like, but I hadn't engaged a fractional COO service up until that point. So
When we first started working with you, do you remember why you engaged? What was really important for you to fix or change?
two things. I had systems that needed to be shored up. My team and I had done a great job of systems for production of our projects, right? We didn't have a lot of systems for the administrative side of the company and the business and running the day-to-day business. So that was the one thing. And then the second thing was just to get me out of the day-to-day running of the business so that I could focus on being the visionary for this company and where we're heading.
Do you remember the first thing we did?
The very first thing we did.
Or maybe the
Mm.
first thing you remember that you're like, oh, that was either great or man, that
Oh
really
yeah, I
shook
mean
me up.
it was Yeah, I mean, it was the analysis of the company. Like you guys kind of went through everything and looked at where we were strong and where we had opportunity to become stronger and where your support might be best targeted. And that literally formed the foundation of how we started working together. So I would say that that initial analysis of how the company was performing was incredibly insightful for me and also helped our work together. So
Did it make you nervous, or was it anything in it where you were like, oh, I didn't know about that, or
I
oh,
mean,
it's too much.
anytime a business owner exposes their underbelly, it can be a little nerve-wracking, right? However, I also know that you cannot grow if you don't know where your challenges are. So in my opinion, I think it was very, very insightful and very helpful to just know here's where we focus our effort and invest in our team and our time and help strengthen the organization. And really that's kind of led us to a point where we had really good insight on the profitability of the two market sectors or two kind of services that we were offering. And then ultimately, kind of led us to really examine where's our passion,
Mm-hmm.
right? In addition to all that, and look at a holistically look at where we were going, right? And where we had a niche. And I don't think without that insight and beginning to get the team running smoothly and efficiently and beginning to look at these metrics across the board, we wouldn't be where we are today. We wouldn't have made the decision to move in the direction that number one we're most excited about. So I love sustainability consulting, but there are many, many people who are excellent at it. We happen to be excellent at design, build, owner advisor services in addition to sustainability. So we can pull all that over there and have a very robust business model. So I don't think any of where we're at today would have been possible without the insight that really came out of the willingness to be vulnerable, and
Yes.
to see where the issues are. Yeah, nothing grows in the dark. So,
And
except mushrooms.
And you
So,
were always so great to be so open and honest and straightforward. You really partnered with us. You never, tried to push anything under the rug. You laid
yeah,
it all out there, and that
yeah.
made it really easy for us to be able to identify those things for you.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
I,
and I would just encourage other business owners like it's uncomfortable to do that. I get it. And yet the future of your business really depends on that. So,
well, and it sounds like based on some of that, and then, probably our work together,
mhm.
that we gave you the space to change the trajectory of where
Oh,
you,
yeah, absolutely.
yeah.
The space and the data, right?
Right, because
Mhm.
we're all operating what we in our fields, right? We all
Yes,
feel
yeah.
like it's going this direction
Yeah.
without data. So do you remember kind of the movement throughout the engagement with us? I know you worked with more than one person on our team,
We
um,
did.
but the path that we took after we did that initial analysis with you.
Yeah, I do remember. And where we started was really to shore up the team itself. And, again, they had great processes for the day-to-day work that they were doing. But we had a pretty good cadence of how we were meeting, but we turned those meetings over instead of me leading them. It was you all leading them in conjunction with my project manager, who's kind of my second in command, who has grown so much through this whole time period too. So we kind of started there while we were creating processes for the administrative side of what we were doing. So, and we got my executive assistant on board and working with those to help create those in conjunction with your folks as well. So we kind of hit it from a couple of different angles. But the transition of the team and the organization and how the organization ran, it just became much, much smoother. And it needed me less and less on a day-to-day basis. So
And that gave you space to get to where you are today. So where are
it
you
did.
today?
Yeah, so today, I don't even think I was actually a, an instructor for DBIA National at the time. So, but
I don't think
today,
you were.
Yeah, so today I am one of their instructors, and I travel all over the country and teach people about design build, and I love it. and and that would not have been possible back then because my schedule would not have allowed it. But to be able to free me up to do that and become, really truly become the face of this company, the outward facing face of the company, has been huge. So I speak at every conference that DBIA puts on now, and I'm teaching at least a couple times a month for them, usually requiring travel, and that's just allowed us to kind of stay at the forefront of the design build industry, and certainly the things that DBIA is up to, and be able to give back to that organization that frankly means an awful lot to myself and to the work that we all do. So that would not have been possible at all. And I'm also writing books so
You
that
have
are not
time.
that I have time to do that I didn't have time to do before. So yeah, so it's
What
been lovely.
and so I've heard a lot of answers from you that are on the more uh uh oh, I'm looking for the right word, so we'll have to edit this part. But the
It's okay.
non-tangible, the intangible, that's the word I'm looking
It
for.
is the intangible.
I'm hearing a lot of intangible results that you experience.
Yes.
Did you also experience any tangible results?
Oh, yes. Yeah, we did. So you're absolutely right. We had intangible results. And those intangible results include me being able to not just do all those things, but I'm also taking more vacation than I've ever taken,
Nice.
ever. Yeah. And the tangible results are also there. So last year we had our best year yet financially. This year we're on track to meet it or beat it. Next year looks like it's going to be even better. So all of this while I'm less in the day to day and more the face of the organization, which is, and the visionary for the organization, which is where I can serve us best. So, yeah.
That's fantastic. I'm really pleased with these outcomes for you. And, I think sometimes the outcome is different than what you expect when you go in. Because I don't know if you expected to change your business this much when we started.
I didn't expect it this much. I did expect based on the feels, right, not the data, but I
Yeah.
did expect that we were kind of moving away from a multi-service tier to a niche one service organization. And so I did have the feels for that. I think we accelerated that once we saw the data underpinning that and really pointing us in that direction. So, yeah.
That's great. So, what are the takeaways you would give to someone else who might be considering working with Beyond the Chaos or working with a fractional COO in any capacity?
Oh my gosh, do it and get your life back. So,
That's the best. I love it. Well, Molly, I really appreciate you taking a few minutes
yeah,
here to chat and to
you
share your
bet.
story. Thank you for being a wonderful client throughout the years, too.
Oh, thank you, Susan. You
We
guys have been incredible. Thank you.
thank you, and we sincerely wish you the very best future you can have.
Thank you. And same to you all as well.